This is unbelievable. So, Jeff Stoutland is leaving the Philadelphia Eagles. Is he retiring? We don't know. Is it retirement? Is it leaving? We don't know what's going on. We really don't. We got the news from the Eagles coming from the, little notification giving us from at work. What the hell is this shit? So, before we get to that, I meant to talk about the Sean Mannion hire. I actually do like the hire from what I'm hearing from people and what the background he comes from. I remember he was playing quarterback in this league. I'm like, damn, Sean Mannion, I remember him playing quarterback. Just like the Davis Webb guy, he was getting all pumped up by people. I said in my video, if you go back and watch, I said, listen, if you lose out to whatever, I want a Jim Bob Cooter. If you go the safer route, he's more experienced. But you want to go this route, I like it. We'll see what happens. But this didn't feel like a regular offensive coordinating hire. It didn't. This felt different. This didn't feel like you just hired an OC and plugged him in and let's see what happens. They blew the whole offensive staff out. Like, they blew it out. I mean, they blew it to the point that Stoutland's leaving. That's how crazy it is. They got a new pass game coordinator and that Gazard guy, which we interviewed twice for the OC job. I thought he was going to get the OC job, and I was worried because I remember him last year with Tampa, first year her play caller. They were top 4 or 5 in passing, but he was terrible in situations, whatever. But he's helpful. It's like having 2 OCs. They're going to get a new quarterback coach, now a new fucking O-line coach. But this felt like a head coaching hire. When you hire a head coach, you usually blow the staff out and hire new guys. There's something weird about this. I'm telling you, if Sirianni, if he doesn't make it too far, or they say the offense just looks really good this year, but he doesn't make it far, he's probably out of here. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy who's hyperbole or whatever they say, and oh man, he's making sure. I'm just saying that's what I feel or think's going to happen. Do I want it to? I don't know. I don't care. But I'm just saying. But let's get down to this. Jeff Stoutland is leaving the Philadelphia Eagles. This is insane, and this is the last thing I thought would happen. Now we got the scare on Sunday, if you remember, but the Vic Fangio was going to leave, defensive coordinator. Now, let me tell you right now, if he does end up leaving, which they're reporting now he probably won't, he's considering staying, we will be fucked. I mean, screwed. I mean, it'll be unbelievable how bad it will be. You thought 2023 was bad, that 10-1 collapse, the defensive coordinator, unproven guy they hired, and that Sean Desai scrub-ass cat. This will be even worse. Also, the talent they have drafted and the talent they have signed in free agency is all to fit Vic Fangio's scheme. They said they hit up Jim Schwartz, which I love Jim. I liked it when he was with Detroit. I loved it when he was here. I was a huge fan of him. But his system does not fit ours. You don't have the edge talent, whatever. Vic Fangio is the MVP of this team. If he retire, we will be fucking screwed. Now, if he gave us a year in advance to say, hey, I'm going to do it after this year, I will retire next year, then it would be okay. We have time to look for a DC. Who knows? Might be looking for a head coach next year. But I'm saying is by next year. But no. Thank God, hopefully he's staying. But that had me scared and worried. And I was so pumped up and pissed off at K.Patullo and Sirianni, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Now Stoutland's leaving. We don't know if he's retiring or hiring. Sorry, we don't know if he's retiring or leaving. I was tired of hiring. Sorry. Retiring or leaving. We don't know. But if you read over kind of that way, or whatever way it is, I thought he was just leaving, because he's getting old, he's going to retire, blah, blah, blah. He's the greatest O-line coach of all time. He is, in my opinion. If not, he's top 3, definitely. He is definitely top 3 Philadelphia Eagles coaches of all, or Philly coaches of all time, especially Philadelphia Eagles, that were not head coaches. It's him, well, it's no order, but it's Jim Johnson, him, probably Vic Fangio. Those are the top 3. Beloved coaches that were not head coaches, that were awesome and amazing at their job. We're here for, whatever, you know what I mean, for great moments. It is funny how he is going to leave or retire. We don't know what yet, because they still want him involved in the franchise. They're saying they still want him involved as a mentor or something. So I don't understand what the fuck's going on. We'll know later on. It's funny how he does leave or retire. I don't even know what it is. Whatever. He's leaving. He's gone. New OC. Oh no, new O-line coach is coming in. Whatever. How he does it on the 8-year anniversary of our first Super Bowl we ever won, which was also my birthday, just like Tuesday today. February 4th was my birthday. What a birthday gift I got. This guy leaving. I'm devastated. But now I want to get to this. K.Patullo, Nick Sirianni, huh? You two fucking idiots. Listen to me. So I hear this shit about the about, how he was stripped of his run game title and yada, yada a couple of weeks ago, and I said, that's got to be bullshit. When did this happen? What, last week or after the wild card game? Or when they're trying to find a new OC? No, they said it happened during the season. So if it happened during the season, how come we haven't heard of it until now? I know things leak out later, this and that, but why not report on shit when you hear of it? But long story short, whatever. I thought it was bullshit. But now I hear shit like this, that he was a bandit, that they said Sirianni and Patullo got together and were trying to get the situation going, getting the systems going, getting the operation going, whatever it was the term they used, by trying to change up the run plays, install new run plays. And basically Stoutland felt like he was disregarded or not needed and wasn't counseled or consulted to beforehand about them doing this. I guess in offensive meetings or however they were doing it with players. And he was like, wow, well, they basically said he relieved himself of the job title as he felt he was not fit or he was not needed for it. So he relieved himself of the job title. He stripped himself of it. So he was not stripped of it. He stripped himself of it. That's the first part. If that is true, that is huge. And that is on Sirianni, and that is on K.Patullo. Now, I hear shit like that, and that pisses me the fuck off. I mean, makes me want to explode. That's how I feel about it. I almost want to explode on Sunday after that goddamn Vic Fangio want to retire shit. That's how pissed off I was getting. Okay? K.Patullo, man. And this is Nick Sirianni's fault too, because he hired this guy, his buddy, his boy, his man. He still trying to keep this clown on the goddamn staff now. He hired this guy as OC, unexperienced. Guy's been in the league 17 goddamn years, and nobody ever offered him anything no one offered him anything anywhere ever. Never OC job, never a freaking head coaching interview, nothing. I get it. You lose, you win the Super Bowl, and you're left with a handful of guys you try to promote from within. But this fucking guy sucked. He should have been fired by week 8, week 6. At least by the bye week, he should have been gone, or should have switched play callers. This guy is pathetic. And let me tell you some shit right now. We were this close to wasting Vic Fangio's final season with us. He was going to retire. We wasted that top defense, one of the best defense in Eagles history. That defense was better than last year's damn defense, surprisingly. That's crazy as it sounds, it was. We were about to waste that and Jeff Stoutland one more year. We wasted that because of Kevin goddamn fucking Patullo, man. And Nick Sirianni. And now, fucking Patullo's gone. Thank Christ Fangio's staying. But we lose Stoutland because of you two motherfuckers, man. This is ridiculous. This is unacceptable. This is pathetic. It's unbelievable, man. Especially, I was already upset that they wasted this season. Because this season, the Super Bowl, man, I look at the path. They could have easily went back-to-back, or at least made the Super Bowl, or at least made the NFC Championship game versus Seattle, and possibly beat them depending on, whatever happens. We don't know what's going to happen, but whatever. You had a chance, bro, to go back-to-back. You really did. You had the defense. You're the defending Super Bowl champs. You had the offensive talent. The O-line was banged up, and they're going to blame people for that, and they can blame Stoutland, but the O-line was banged up. They were hurt, and they were beat the fuck up, man. That's a big part of it, too. So I hate to sit here and just blame Patullo, but still. You knew you had a chance to run this shit back. And you have a head coach who does not know how to run an offense or run offensive plays to save his life. But he's an offensive-minded guy. He comes from the offensive side of the ball. How does that make any goddamn sense? Doesn't make any. We blew that opportunity. And now we're going to lose a lot of guys in free agency. Hopefully they want to come back. I hope so. There's some that aren't. We can't afford them. AJ might want to get traded. I hope he stays. I really hope they convince him. They say, hey, we got this new coordinator, man. Listen, man, we can work this shit out, make it rock. Then I hope Fangio stays. If not, this would be a disaster. This would be a disaster waiting to happen, as Stephen A. Smith used to say about the Cowboys. But this would be really bad. And I was so pissed off and pumped. I was pumped up on Sunday and think I'd calm down. Then today, my birthday, what a great freaking gift, right? I hear this shit. Now, if the guy's retiring, that's one thing. I still want to know what's going on, so I'm not pumping myself up or I'll explode over him leaving and he goes to join the Giants or the Chiefs or the Raiders or whoever they're rumoring him to go. I hope not. So let me calm down now because it's getting late. One last thing I'll say is this. They're saying about the Rams guy, Aaron Cormo or whatever the hell his damn name is, to be an O-line coach. We've only had 3 offensive line coaches in 28 years in Philadelphia. Juan Castillo, Howard Mudd, and Jeff Stoutland. 3 guys in 28 years have been the Eagles' offensive O-line coach. When coaches were fired, they remained, or they were hired. You get the deal. It's a big shoes to fill. And I see a lot of people saying, this guy. One name nobody is mentioning. But first off, before I get to that, I think this Stoutland thing might affect how Lane Johnson's status is. So look, that's another guy we're going to lose now, Lane Johnson. Unbelievable. I hope he stays one more year and we draft the guy and develop him this year and try to, move these pieces around. But there's one guy as O-line coach and nobody is mentioning. And that is the legend, Jason Kelce. Now, would he do it? I don't know, because he's getting paid pretty goddamn good by ESPN, and that job he's got, and he's getting paid pretty damn good for his podcast with his brother, and he's got the beer company, the Garage Beer. So I don't think he's going to do that, but he would be an option. Did you guys see this summer? He came to the camp, and he was showing the rookie guys and the undrafted guys and a couple of the young guys we have certain blocking schemes, and he was hitting the pads with them. And everyone was joking, saying, future coach, future whatever. He's a future, whatever with the Eagles or with anyone. He would be a guy you hire. The fans will love it, and they'll be like, oh, Stoutland, we love you, buddy, but you trade this guy, and this guy's our legend, we love him so much. And there will be no, ifs, ands, or buts about it. But even if they don't, I hope the next guy is just pretty good at his job, and this O-line, the only problem this year with the O-line is going to be they have to get healthy. They have to stay healthy, and that's it. They have to get healthy, stay healthy, come off those surgeries, and we will be fine on O-line. We'll be perfectly fine. But it's development of players and down the line of development of O-line players. That's the issue with losing this Stoutland. That's the issue. We have to see what's going to happen. But as of right now, it's very up in the air. It's very upsetting. 1 minute I'm happy about Sean Mannion and him bringing in this staff and saying this is going to be good. We are changing paces. We're going to a whole other offensive scheme. We're having to just fire the head coach and cool everything. Everyone's good. And then I hear Fangio wants to retire. And then I hear about this talent. I'm just like, wow, it's too much for me. I got to relax now. Let's go, Burst. Follow you guys, comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? I'm still shell-shocked over this, and I still hope for the best. We still got a whole offseason to go. We don't know what's going to happen next. We really do not. We do not know. We do not know what's going to happen. Or Stoutland might even stay with the organization. I hope that is the case. If he ends up leaving and coaching for another organization, I will be very, very, very upset and pissed the fuck off. Man, I'm telling you right now. But let's go, Birds. I'm out. Come on your thoughts. It's a crazy week, man. One crazy damn week. It's a hellhole over there, man. I don't know what's going on over there. It's fucking crazy.